Some of them were like, you tell them it's okay to get 4 yards. Like,
oh yeah, we're trying to. I say it all the time. I'm trying to skip a rock. I'm trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to skip myself to 4 yards if I catch it on the line of scrimmage and stretch it. And if we get more, we'll get more, right? But just trying to get at least 4 yards, extension of the run game.
Step one of the interesting things was when Pat goes out on Saturday. You turn to Collin Dixon, which I think a lot of guys can feel like they get, posterized into I'm a slot. Or I'm an X, or I'm a Z. It seems like you're a wide receiver, and you need to know all three. Does that start on August 1 or in spring ball when you go, hey, we need you to know what you're doing because this might happen?
Yeah, I think it goes back to when I first got here and talking to Coach Lenny, his system and being in the systems I've been before where we didn't switch sides and. We teach concepts. We teach conceptually. We don't just teach a spot. I think that's helped those guys. And it's not just Collin. I mean, heck, I could put Malik Elsey. I could put Dallas Jones. Kennard Wilcher can play all three. It's unbelievable. I was just talking about it. It's a good feeling as a coach to know you can put guys in there and they can play those spots. But yeah, these guys got to learn it. We can move them around. The quickest way to get on the field is know how to play as many spots as possible.
Is that coming into play obviously this week with Pat being in the situation that he is, and you can go to 4 or 5 different guys and say, hey, that's your spot. We need you to step up.
Yeah, we got smart kids, man. They see it. And, it's just kind of, hey, listen, coach put me here, I can do it, right? And then and just getting out there and practicing, getting more comfortable with it. But yeah, I think all those guys are comfortable enough to get out there and do it.
What are you seeing out of Zakari? It just seems like, I've talked a lot about, we say 50-50 balls, but with Zakari, they seem more like 70-30, 80-20 kind of for him because a lot of the stuff, the plays that he makes are contested catches.
Yeah, he's just talking about. He's got a unique. He's got massive hands. He's got good length. He's got a really big catch radius.
Sure.
He's got really good body control, and he's very, very smart. Like even some of the balls he's caught down the field this year in the end zone, he does a really good job of stacking the guy. It's almost like you don't even know the ball's coming because he's just running and he just puts his hands out late. Like he does a really good job with late hands. He's played a lot of football. Smart, knows how to get himself open. He's a fun kid to be around. He plays really hard. He's got a really good gas tank too. Plays a lot.
I wanted to ask you about Hank too because I didn't get to talk to you after the Michigan game. It seems like he's made a really big jump, maybe in this last month or 3 weeks that have gotten him on the field.
Yeah, really proud of Hank. Man, that kid. You want to talk about? I think I said it last time I was in front of you guys. He's the definition of tough, smart, dependable that we talk about in this program. The kid shows up every day, doesn't say 2 words, does his job, works extremely hard, and he deserves everything that's come to him. And he's put himself in a position to be a guy that we count on and that we believe in, and I'm really proud of where he's at.
Seems like he's always kind of been that way. You look at his production that he had in high school, had a pretty power program in high school that throws the ball a lot. Just Hank's one of those guys you seem like he doesn't look the part, and then you go, oh, well, he's open. He's somehow kind of a dude.
Yep, he's a savvy. He plays to his strengths.
Right.
He knows his weaknesses. Incredibly smart. That guy, he knows his offense better than I do. He helps me half the time. But it's just like I said, man, as a coach, you want guys that show up every day, don't complain, and just do their job. And I tell them, listen, if you'll just show up and do that every day, as crazy as it is, I promise you the ball will end up finding you, and it's finding him right now.